Look at that cool bridge over there. That's awesome. Not sure where Summer went. Oh, she's around somewhere. We're fully in the bayou now. Going on a swamp tour. So we're out here somewhere around Sidell area, I believe. Just across Lake Pontchartrain, sort of, kind of, to the east of New Orleans. And yeah, where you get on a boat and go ride through the swamp, hopefully see some cool stuff. There's bumblebees everywhere, my goodness. So we gotta find something to munch on. Secret meeting place by moonshiners simply known as the Whiskey Tree. No roads to reach it, and far from the grass for any officials. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. This is so cool.
This is really cool. Wow, alligators live between 30 and 50 years.
Wow.
And weigh between 750 and 1,000 pounds.
Jeez.
No wonder the meat is so easy to get.
That gator jerky was delicious.
Alligators eat fish, snails, birds, frogs, and mammals. That's what else is in your stomach.
Yeah, this is definitely awesome.
Try to climb into that shack.
That'd be so fun.
It's so cool. There's enough time after.
Oh, yeah.
Dancing, you know, we might could change the rules. This Mardi Gras, I might have to dance on the bow, you know. But for now, if everybody would stay seated, say as long as the boat's moving. If we happen to see something on the right, if you guys on the right could stay seated, you guys on the left can look over that shoulder or stand if the boat's not moving. Vice versa, if whatever it is on the left side, you guys on the left stay seated. You guys on the right can look over that shoulder or stand if the boat's not moving. No telling what way or for how long we might see something, and that usually works out pretty good for everybody to see whatever it might be. Everything on this tour is for real.
Oh, that's still
Closest thing to Disney World on this tour is this boat ride. It's like the log ride. So, you know, some people get wet on a log ride and they like it, and some people don't. That's about how it is on this boat. We just got a different. We're going to ease on past him. He's finished. We'll get closer up because we don't have a lot of time, so we can't stop on everything. I say we don't have a lot of time. We got 2 hours, but I can't ever get back on time. The bus driver's getting that and a cave up in there, and they go in there in the fall, and they'll stay in there until it starts warming up, and so they getting psyched out too, because it was 12 degrees Fahrenheit here about 6 weeks ago. Yeah. And then it went to 80. And the alligators and the plants and everything thought it was springtime. And then they got 24 the other day, so they kind of got a rude awakening. We're going to ease up here by this guy and see what he'll do. Like I said earlier, they get reptile dysfunction sometimes this time of the year, and they can't swallow when they get that. And that's to prevent, like that other alligator we saw a minute ago. He was eating something rotten, and if his gut's not 100% working yet, he can't eat anything because that gland in his throat, that reptile dysfunction, won't let him swallow. But once his gut gets to working 100%, then he can eat rotten stuff like that one was doing. You coming over here? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Alligators can jump 2/3 to 3/4 the length of their body. So the bigger they are, the higher they can jump and the faster they can swim. That alligator can jump probably about this high, so no heads or hands over the rails because he can reach you.
Can they smell the meat?
What's that?
Can they smell the meat?
He might.
What is
Of
that?
course, yeah, they can smell for sure.
What do you
I mean, the
throw?
only meat we got on here is y'all.
Oh, he's so ginger.
What are you feeding it?
Wow.
Compressed fish meal. It's designed for alligators. We buy it by the tons in the summertime because we see so many alligators, but we don't see that many in the winter, so we don't buy all that much. And then when we do see them, see how he's having a hard time swallowing? That's that reptile dysfunction.
It's because it's too cold. I think that's a tire over here.
Yeah, it looks like a tire, but I don't think it's a tire. I don't remember a tire being it. That's the alligator up there. I don't know where his head is. That looks like his tail we see up on top of the log. I'm gonna try not to get to. Don't jump in. Let's stay right there. I'm gonna try and ease by him, and everybody will get a picture on the other side of the boat too. That's an alligator right there. I ain't quite sure what he's got going on.
Looks like a tire, but he's not.
Right. Oh, there's his head. His head is to the left, towards us.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Isn't that? Yeah, that's just his tail.
Wow, that's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, its head's in the that head looks too little for that big old tail.
Yeah.
Oh, look. His eyes right there.
Jump.
Hi, you baby.
They got what we call dome receptors that go all around the front of his mouth. It kind of works like radar. When something hits the water, it could be like 100 yards out, and it can detect where it fell in the water at, where that vibration or whatever came from.
Oh, that's like a shark.
That wind's gonna blow us right now.
You see me moving back, right? I'm like, y'all over here, y'all better sit down. The water a little too high.
He just slid into the water. Yeah, look, head's coming. Look how little that head looks. We saw that big old alligator on the log.
He's coming, the big one.
Yeah, that's the big one, but he looks as little as that one.
He does.
Say it's deceiving when you see them in the water. They look really small, but they can be really big. You hungry?
I am.
That one's got a bigger nose is wider, and his head is wider. That's an older alligator for sure.
So how long do you think this one is?
I'd say about 8 foot.
Oh, here it comes right here.
7, right in there. 7, 8, yeah. You tell me.
I'm about to.
When it gets real cold, like what you guys had about a month ago, they just shut down.
Wow.
Do we shut down?
No, the alligators.
No, yeah, the alligators do.
Shut down.
They shut down. Now look, y'all on the left side, we're gonna look up there. Look at me. See that where it's like a T up there? We're gonna ease up there, and as we get even with it, you'll see the sky through it. And so when they realized you could see the sky through the steel, they shut it down immediately. And like I said, the scary part is that's a counterweight action bridge. That's all over the bridge. That's a counterweight action bridge. So as heavy as the bridge is in the United States at your home and garden stores, and people use them for yard ornaments or whatever, plants. But we pulled in here, and if we were in here in July, those elephant ears would be as tall as the boat. We wouldn't be able to see past them. There'd be like walls on each side of the boat. And then if you come in April, like we did one year, the guy was on a boat, and he's like, man, I'm tripping out on these elephant ears because it was April, and they were all this springing up out the ground and all. There was so many and pretty and healthy and all. He's like, I'm tripping out on those elephant ears. He said, we call them taro in the Caribbean. He said, we love to eat the stem and the leaf. He said they like it so much they pay $30 a pound for it. That made me a believer. He must really like that stuff. He was telling me they cook it they like to cook the leaf and the stem like we do shrimp. They put it in a spicy boil and they boil these big snails like I got right here. See this big snail shell? That's called the apple snail shell. And before Katrina, we didn't have, you can pass it around if you want to look at it. Before Katrina, we didn't have apple snails here. But then Katrina came, and all of a sudden we started seeing these big snails crawling underneath the surface of the water, up on vegetation, and it all seemed pretty cool at first, but then they were everything. That looks like that's a cottonmouth. Well, his head's laying right there pointing towards us. That's the real venomous ones right there. You hardly ever see them anymore, and that's a big one. They don't get real long, they get big and fat.
Snail over there.
What'd you see?
I think he just ate a snail. He slurped it right up.
Limpkin, yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's a cottonmouth right there.
Well, that's venomous, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, he's definitely, you wouldn't want to get bit by that one.
Nice.
That's what I tell everybody. See, he's like those alligators. He's just coming out from hibernating. And so he's really not looking to move. In the summertime, you'd think we see snakes everywhere in here. But we don't hardly see any snakes because their blood's real good and warm. And they see us coming and they disappear. Come on, what y'all doing over here? Come on. Y'all know that ain't where we meet up. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Hello, everybody. Come on, come on, come on. Everybody stay seated. Come on, everybody. Hurry up. Come on.
Do you feed them?
Hurry, hurry.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. They're so cute. Yeah.
Hurry, hurry. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh my.
Come on, where all y'all at? Hurry up.
Oh my
Hurry up.
gosh. Oh.
Come on, come on, come on.
They know they're actually buddies.
Finding trash cans to raid.
All right.
You don't play with them anymore.
Now, when I say come on, I don't mean jump in the boat.
Oh, they're fighting.
Oh, here he comes. He's coming up. I'm looking when we're on my chimney.
Ooh.
All right. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna squeeze up here by y'all.
They won't get in the boat, right?
I'm gonna sit right by
He
this.
goes like, oh,
Watch your head. Don't bump your head on the roof.
this guy just flew
right.
up.
You're
All right.
you do what you need to. I'm trying to get closer and you're trying to get further away.
There you go. Come on.
Oh, Mama, no, back up, Mama. It's gonna come.
Yeah, don't put your hands where they bite you on the rail. They wouldn't be meaning to be mean, but they liable to accidentally bite you and they might have rabies.
You gotta squeeze
I
out.
don't know, you know.
Oh, they're getting angry down there.
Look at how steady they are.
Oh yeah, they got good balance and stuff, huh?
This
This is a
little
little
guy.
mama right here. You getting ready to have some babies or you already had them?
Oh, they always take their little time.
And see the reason why we the reason why we have so many raccoons here is because they have their babies in the trees. So the pigs can't get
Nice.
What's up, big guy? He says, I don't think they see me just yet.
We don't. You're cool, bud.
Terrifying.
A little too close.
What is this
They
thing?
call them soundbird frogs, those ones that. We're gonna ease up in here real quick. There's a turtle right there. See, that's a lake on the right side. You see all that, those trees growing out there, baby cypress trees. That's pretty cool. Let's just get that close to it, you know.
Yeah.
Just looks over.
He's got an eye on you.
Yeah, keep an eye on it.
We are back in New Orleans again. I don't think I filmed since the swamp tour at any rate. We got back in, got some pizza at Fat Boy's Pizza.
Very good.
Then we came back to the hotel, went swimming, and the pool was very nice.
Yes.
And there's police up there.
Yes.
They're doing, what is it? Surveillance?
Yeah.
What'd they call it again?
With a
Situational awareness, that's what they called it.
Yeah.
With a ginormous police drone. And that was really cool. So they were up there last night and this night as well. And we were the only ones on. Right. So we're back with the GoPro. It died on us when we were leaving Omni. So, as I was saying, we got back from the
Swamp ride.
swamp ride, yeah. Went for a swim.
Yes.
Oh no, we got pizza.
Got pizza.
Then we went for a swim.
Yes.
And that was super fun.
Yes.
And then we decided to head out and go find something for dinner. So that's where we are right now. Do you even know what this place is called? I don't remember if I caught the name.
I don't. It's Italian.
It's Italian, that is for sure. So it is right across from the Joan of Arc statue. Right there. And that is part of the market down there or something like that. And then this is also part of the market. I'm not entirely sure. I think this whole entire thing is like all French market shops, but then the open air market is down that way, like way down that way. But yeah, there's like, I don't know what this place is called. We'll have to check when we leave.
Yeah.
I meant to take a look at the menu, but I forgot. I'm gonna walk around though, because the inside's really pretty.
Yeah.
The inside has this really cool mural there. I kept asking the nice guy what came with the meals, and I don't think he understood what I meant.
No.
Because I was just like, what comes with the ravioli? He's like, oh, you'll be good. And I'm just like, what comes with it? And he's like, you'll be good. You'll love it. And I'm just like, okay, I guess nothing comes with it. You can see Jack's beer down there. Pretty cool. So we're not terribly far from the hotel. All right. Well, let's see if we find anything interesting on the walk back, but otherwise this might be it for the night.
Farewell.
So that was Frank's Restaurant, Italian cuisine, seafood, and steak. The world famous original muffaletta. And we did go to balcony seating, that was cool.
We did.
And as Summer said, the food was not amazing, but the service was fantastic.
The server was a sweetheart. It made up for everything.
Yeah. His name was Mark. He was really awesome.
Sweetie pie.
So, super cool. Now we gotta walk back. Hey look, they got the home of the original muffaletta too. Which one's not lying? I feel like the other one was probably the one that was real.
Yes, Frank or Mark.
I'm tired of seeing too big. I'm the elbow from my car.
Yeah, it's time to get back to the hotel now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to debate which way is the best place to go back. I don't know.
My thoughts?
No, thank you.
You on your way to get her? They just stole my car. They towed it again. Wow.
We are going to go to the best place.
They told it. I'm going to get the same thing every day.
Oh my gosh.
Yesterday was
This is the craziest we've ever seen here for our parents who
Yeah.
are watching.
This is why we went to bed at 8:30 every
Yeah.
night this week.
This is by far the worst we've seen.
Yeah. You wanna go that way, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what we walked down.
Let's get us off the beaten path.
Yeah. They probably towed her car because she was parked where you're not supposed to be parked.
That was probably that car we saw being towed.
It probably was, actually, yeah. Oh, man. I heard that's why you don't park on the streets in New Orleans, because every route is a parade route and they can tow your car for pretty much any reason, is what I've heard. And now I kind of believe that after hearing that. Crazy. Look at these lights. So cool.
I love you so much. Show that. It looks just like Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland.
Where?
Look,
This?
Mommy and Liberty.
Whoa,
It looks
that's
just
so
like
cool.
pirates.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I gotta get a picture of that. Hang on.
Okay. Do you want me to hold it?
Goodbye, YouTube.